Hey guys, welcome back to the Subtl YouTube channel. Today we are going to use my new fall stack to do a fall makeup look. I'm also going to be using the new 4-piece brush set. It is new and improved. They are so beautiful, so I'm so excited to dive in. So if you guys haven't already seen the last video, definitely go check that out because I went through the new 4-piece brush set, what the differences are from the new one and the old one, and also showed you why I chose what's in my stack right here and what was in my summer stack. So anyway, I know this stack is a little high, it's a little extra, but I just like options, okay? And in the last video, I actually forgot to add in a lip balm. When it's becoming fall and winter, the air gets drier and I just need a lot of moisture on my lips. So this is just the original lip balm that I gotta add into my stack. And I'm actually gonna start with putting this on just so that my lips can be nice and hydrated by the end when I need to put on the lip and cheek. As you guys know, when I am doing a full makeup look, I do like to start with a actual foundation. So I'm gonna go with a mix of Deauville and Fiji in the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I've learned from TikTok to apply to the hand, not directly to the face. And I'm gonna use a beauty blender to apply that. As you can see, I am having some breakouts. It's been a while since I've had breakouts, so I'm bummed, but you know, that's life. I have been sick and not sleeping super well, so here we are. But luckily, I have the perfect routine to cover them up. Okay, now that I have the foundation applied, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is the shade 3N, and I like to just warm it up with my finger, and I'm just gonna do a light tapping. I'm gonna add some concealer there. Make sure that pimple is covered up the best I know how. Okay. Looks good. And then if you guys watched my video of putting this fall stack together, I went ahead and went with a darker concealer instead of a bronzer. So this is my first time trying this. We'll see if this is the right shade. This is 15C. So as you can see, it's not too dark, but it is a nice bronze color and it's cool. So if you're using a cream and you're doing a contour, you want to use a cool shade, not a warm one. And while I normally would use my finger, I'm going to experiment by using this stipling brush from the 4-piece brush set because it just looks so nice. It has like a little bit of a rounded edge to it. So here we go. I'm just gonna start light because I don't wanna apply too much. And from what I hear, you should always start up at the ear and go down, never down and up, because you want the most product applied right here. So I'm just going to tap. Oh, that's going on nicely. Okay. Ooh, honestly, that is like the perfect amount. I'm just going to blend. Wow, I love the way that this is working with this brush. Sometimes I use the beauty blender or my finger, and I'd say this is like a lot more precise, and sometimes I end up having it be too dark down here. I feel like this is just applying it a lot more naturally. I'm gonna take a little bit down under my jaw just to kind of warm things up and create the illusion that I have a snatched jawline. Wow, I'm like obsessed with how this is turning out. I may just have done a little bit too much down here, but I can blend that out later. Okay, so see how this is kind of giving the illusion of a snatched jawline? The thing is, I kind of want to use this brush for the blush too, so I'm gonna go in with the dry brush cleaner and see how this works. Honestly, I just tapped this, rubbed it on a paper towel, and the dry brush cleaner got it all off, which is awesome. So now I'm gonna go in with the lip and cheek in Terracotta Tour Guide with this same brush. Just gonna start small and apply here. Also, I don't mind if there's like a little bit of bronze left on this because you kind of want it to like mix and blend seamlessly all together. Listen, I still love applying with my finger, like especially if I'm in a hurry, but these brushes are just applying super nicely. I might be using these more often, but it's just nice to have options too. If you're getting ready for like an event or a date night or something, like it might be nicer to have the brushes just to be like a little bit more of a smooth, intentional finish, whereas your fingers are just like perfect for every day in my opinion. So I'm gonna do a little bit on the nose. I'm just gonna blend that in with my finger. And I'm in front of a window right now, so if my two sides of my face look a little different, that's kind of the lighting, but that's why I love using this mirror lid to see it in different lighting. Okay, I'd say that looks pretty good. Let's try finishing this with a powder blush to just kind of blend it all together. This is Blossom Bound. I'm going to use this blush brush from the new 4-piece set, and I'm just gonna grab a little bit to start. And finishing with a powder over the cream, just kind of make sure that it stays. Ooh, that might have grabbed a little too much there. Don't worry, we'll blend it out. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so just a reminder, this brush is very precise. So I would say just pick up a little bit of product, but that's the beauty of working with brushes, is you can always fix it. I'm gonna use this big fluffy brush and just go in with some shine control powder to kind of blend it all together. And while I'm at it, I'm just gonna do a light dusting of bronzer. This is actually in the shade Leche. I don't know how you pronounce that. Just going to start and just kind of frame the edges of my face with this. This brush is amazing. Like, I love how big and fluffy it is. The other 4-piece brush set's biggest brush wasn't quite this fluffy, so I am loving this. Next, we're gonna do a little bit of highlighter. I'm going to use this blush brush again, but just get the blush off first on the dry brush cleaner. I don't know about you guys, but there is nothing better than just like having an event or a date night and having an hour plus of time to get ready and just like sitting down in front of the mirror with all your brushes, all your makeup, and that's what today feels like. I just have a big old stack, and you know what? I'm not ashamed. So I'm gonna go in with the highlighter, and I'm gonna put some on the nose. Actually gonna use my finger to make a little bit of a narrower line of highlighter on the nose, because apparently that makes your nose look skinnier. See how pretty that highlighter is? I am just like obsessed. Put a little bit on the Cupid's bow too. Okay, and then last but not least, we have got to do our eyeshadow. So I'm using this gorgeous dual-ended eyeshadow brush. I'm using the colors Dune. These are so pretty. Going to just apply the shimmer with kind of the flatter brush. Whenever you're applying shimmer, always tap off the excess or else it will end up all over your face. And I'm gonna go up a little bit with it so that you can see it. And then I'm going to take the other end, just apply some of the brown color to the outer corner. Since this is a fall look, I'm going to take this brush from the 1.0 4-piece brush set and just dip the edge of it into the eyeshadow and make like a little wing. Using eyeshadow instead of actual liner for a wing is so much easier, and I can't believe I just now figured this out. And then I like to take it here and underneath a little bit, giving just like a little bit more drama. And I love using eyeshadow for liner because you can be a lot more messy with it. You honestly can't really mess it up, surprisingly. And then I am gonna use a lip liner for this look. It's kind of a nudie mauve liner. And then I'm gonna pair that with the Terracotta Tour Guide Lip in Chic. I've never done this combo before, but I feel like it should work. Ooh, that is really pretty. And then I'm just kind of adding a little bit more of the excess onto any spots that I feel like need it. And then I'm gonna finish off with just a little bit more shine control powder where I need it. Here is the final look. I think it turned out pretty well, especially for my first time experimenting with a lot of these colors and with these new brushes. I'm so excited to keep playing around and take you guys along in the journey of experimenting with different application methods. So let me know what you guys think and leave any questions down below. Bye guys.